This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go.
This is great.
I'm a leaving on a jet plane.
You know what I love about coming to work these days? We play a little game called Guess What Fell Off the Airplane That You Didn't Think Could Ever Fall Off an Airplane. I love this bit.
Dude, it's been a rough week for planes, which is cracking me up because you are so close to leaving for vacation.
Thanks.
This one was a Frontier flight. I don't know what the other were. There was the American Airlines with the Tudor.
Don't tell me the two pilots accidentally ejected themselves from the airplane. Can they do that?
Well, no. It did have to divert itself, which is never.
Oh, I diverted myself 2 nights ago. It was.
How did it go?
Well, the cats knew what I was doing in there. They know. They can hear me moaning. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, so hold on. Let's recap here. We had the door plug.
Yes.
We had the fart guy.
The fart guy.
We had the wheel falling off.
Wheel.
I feel like we're missing one. Oh, the one that exploded. That the engine blew up and they landed.
The cargo plane in
the
Miami.
cargo one.
Right.
So, Frontier pilot on a Cleveland to Fort Myers flight had to quickly ascend hundreds of feet in the air to avoid hitting another plane.
Oh, wow. In the
According to FlightAware, Frontier Flight 3796 approached the runway at Southwest Florida International Airport and suddenly looped around. The flight tracking website showed the plane climbed from 200 to 2,200 feet in about a minute. The FAA confirmed that the pilot performed a, quote, go-around about noon on Tuesday because another aircraft was departing from the same runway.
well, yeah, Harrison Ford was the pilot.
Yeah. Spokesperson said safe separation was maintained between the aircraft.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that's not good.
According to the FAA, a go-around is a safe routine procedure performed at the discretion of a pilot or an air traffic controller. To an airline passenger, the event may seem like an emergency maneuver.
Yeah.
You think, dude?
Yeah.
However, the controller and the pilot are working together to prevent an unsafe condition from occurring. Okay.
I would just go back and make myself a cocktail. I wouldn't even wait. I know they put the booze. I know they put everything away for landing. I just go back and make myself a Bloody Mary.
Yeah. One of the passengers on the flight said that the flight was a little bumpy in spots, but not out of the ordinary. The very last minute, the pilot applied power and started to climb, and it took a moment to realize we had to change from landing to going around again. Our pilot handled it really well. She obviously got the plane to a safe place and got us back down on the ground just fine.
I'm sorry, a what? Did you say a she?
I did. Shut up.
This was a closer call than I thought.
I hate you.
I've never been on a plane that's had to, pull up or go around, and they would do that for turbulence when wind shear. They'd usually fly back around.
Yeah,
I know. They did it in Top Gun, but that's because Buttercup, or no, what's his name? He got. He was scared because of the MiG, not Buttercup. Not Goose. What was his name? He had to go up and save his buddy. Not Maverick. That's Tom Cruise. Which one am I thinking of?
Oh my God.
I can't remember. So, do these close calls happen that much?
Don't know. And that's what I was wondering, too. Like, are we just... So now everybody's focusing on planes because of the door plug thing?
Right.
So, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. That's like... what am I thinking? Oh, it's like train derailment. Did we know how many times a stupid train derailed? No.
No, not until we started... covering it in the news,
right.
And now we're not really talking about it anymore. So,
I can't think of that name. Slider? Jesus Christ.
He has not moved on, ladies and gentlemen.
I need to, you know what I need to start doing? Crossword puzzles. I hear they keep you cognitively aware. I need like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Jester?
Well, you read a lot, don't you? Yeah. You need to get back into reading. That'll help.
What's that dude's name? Was that the dude he had to save at the beginning of the movie?
God, I cannot
after they
believe
got in the fight with the Russians. Slippity slide?
Dude, why do you do this to me?
I quit.
Good.
I'm retiring. Can't remember anything. Oh. No, it does go to show you, though, when you see that in the movies, how powerful those jets are, though. Even the commercial ones.
Right.
You wonder how much power they don't use on those things. You know, could they go 800 miles an hour? Probably. Maybe not for that long, but man, when they goose that thing, good God, that thing gets right up off the ground. It's incredible.
Yeah. I've never been in a fight where we had to do something weird, like divert or,
yeah, right.
All of a sudden deplane on the taxi.
Have you ever prayed on a plane?
Have I ever prayed on a plane?
Yeah.
No. Have you?
The only time I thought we were in trouble, that, like I told you, we were coming back from our cruise in Seattle. And about an hour and a half out, she's like, yeah, we're going to wrap things up, batten down the hatches. I'm like, isn't this what they said on the Titanic? I'm like, I'm not sure.
Was it cougar?
Oh my God. I think it was cougar. Goose. Cougars. Let me relive it. No. Goose. Cougar's crying like a bitch. I got to do a wing around and have him follow my 6. And I'm going to bring him in. But what I should have done was bring that plane in, because you don't own that plane. The old taxpayer does.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You bet. Wouldn't it have been better if it would have been an old grizzly prospector getting Maverick in trouble?
Yeah.
I've had to put you in heck twice now. Twice by me. And one major's daughter. Now you going to be good, or am I going to send you up in the mine? Now I got a bigger problem here. I want to throw you 2 bitches overboard. I got a bigger problem. I got to sing the Top Gun. I said, I can't believe it. Oh
no.
Yeah. Now you screw up this much gold, you're gonna be flying a plane full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
Happening.
Oh, Prospector, old Grizzle Prospector Day and Top Gun. I had no idea. It was. We missed it by that. We missed it by that much.
I don't know that we missed anything there.
Hey, I want you guys. You. Speaking of movies.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take care of this.
Oh no.
The trailer for the new Roadhouse came out last night with Jake Gyllenhaal. How do you pronounce it?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
With Conor McGregor is in there. Kind of annoying. He plays. Would he be the Brad Wesley of the original Roadhouse? I think so.
I've never seen.
And I don't think there's a Sam Elliott character. Maybe there is, but Jake, his body is unbelievable. Have you seen his body lately?
I think I did.
My God. Is that AI or is that him not eating? He looks unbelievable. Because he was in that boxing movie, too. And he looked great. But he is. I thought Zac Efron was in shape. What do you see Jake in this movie?
Yeah.
It's incredible.
He looks amazing.
Anyways,
he's hungry.
The movie is, or the trailer.
Jake Gyllenhaal is shirtless and shredded.
Yeah, he's shredded.
To the Men's Health.
I'll give you the quick.
God damn.
I know, dude. It's not.
He's like 3% body fat.
I don't think it's real.
God damn.
God, I'm not gay, but if I was, I'd be all over that, like a wet blanket.
Yeah, I like that he's not super hairy, but I'm having trouble getting over being a lesbian, so just I can't.
So he goes to Florida, it looks like Almirada or somewhere, to run a bar. And then the shenanigans start, and of course, the bad guys show up. They want to buy the bar to make it a resort.
Okay.
So Jake has to, and they're trying to shut it down and beat people up and give the bar a bad name.
Can we play the trailer? Or?
Sure. Where are you?
Oh, I haven't looked it up.
Oh no, don't worry about it. We're
No, I have it.
no, don't worry about it.
Okay, fine. I'm not.
Well, there's
worried.
that. You know what? You know what's missing about movies these days is a guy goes in a world so far away.
Yeah.
And on a bar so far away in Almirada, where there's no rule or discipline. One man, ripped to shreds, is gonna beat your ass for not tipping enough. It's Jake. Well, it's Dalton, but anyways, Conor McGregor's over the top. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
Point Break, the Point Break remake, which I hated. It's just they're.
Give me PC too. Let me see.
What do you got?
Oh my God, Roadhouse! I want to buy this.
Great. And as a bonus, I'll throw in What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams.
No, thank you.
No charge.
I do not want it.
But it's free, sir.
If that DVD even touches Roadhouse, I will kill you.
I'm not sure I want to watch a movie with Conor McGregor in it, to be honest with you. I'm not. He does not impress me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe I'm being but I'm not a Conor McGregor fan. He just annoys me and gets
Here's the thing.
he gets beat up. He's not that great.
If it was anybody but Jake Gyllenhaal, I probably wouldn't be interested.
Exactly
but
correct.
I love him.
Exactly correct.
He's a great actor.
Right.
And I don't know that he would take a crappy role. You know, he's at that point in his career where
it's an action movie that really doesn't. My impression of the trailer was it's still not in the same universe as the original, where everybody overacted. Everybody overacted
right.
in the original, and here they're trying to be serious, too serious. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's a difference. There's a difference between trying to win an Academy Award remaking Roadhouse and making an original where. Okay, it's just another movie in 1988, whatever. Mm-hmm. Different time, different expectations. Now everything's slick and it's over choreographed.
Right.
And I don't know. I don't think we needed it, but you're right about Jake.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy.
Is that right? Keep the change. Roadhouse.
Pain don't hurt. I didn't see him say pain don't hurt in the trailer.
Yeah.
But he does get stitched up and meets the nurse, the lady of the movie, I guess. So here we are. We have a Roadhouse remake. We have two 80-year-olds trying to become president of the United States and a Roadhouse remake. 2024.
Planes falling from the sky.
Wheels are falling off of airplanes. We're not going to make it.
It's a weird timeline.
Listen to me. We're not going to make it.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Uh-oh.
Now let's you just drop them facts.
Oh, shit.
Just take them right off.
Toothless man died.
Toothless guy.
So Herbert Cowboy Coward
Yep.
was the guy who played Toothless Man in Deliverance. He died on Wednesday. 85-year-old and his passenger girlfriend Bertha Brooks, 78. They were killed in a collision that happened in North Carolina. His pet Chihuahua and pet squirrel
Yeah.
also
Right,
died.
just living it right to the end, dude.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Coward was on the highway when he was hit by an oncoming truck driven by a 16-year-old. They were not wearing their seatbelts. No charges have been filed. So, yeah, it sounds like they got in a wreck, weren't wearing their seatbelts, and were ejected. His memorable role in Deliverance involved a disturbing scene with co-star John Voight. What was that scene?
No, you just drop them pants. You take them right off. Here, I'll bring it up for you. The redneck scene. Oh my God! He was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was the pitcher, as we say in the business.
How goes it?
Uh-oh. There he is.
What the hell you think you're doing?
Heading down river.
Ned Beatty.
Little canoe trip. Heading for Aintree.
Aintree!
Sure. This river only runs one way, Captain. Haven't you heard?
You ain't never gonna get down to Antrim.
Well, why not?
'Cause this river don't go to Antrim. You done taken the wrong turn. See, the Sherry River don't go nowhere near Antrim.
Where does it go then?
Boy, you are lost, ain't you?
Well, hell, I guess this river comes out somewhere, don't it? That's where we're going. Somewhere. Look, we don't want any trouble here.
If you gentlemen have a still near here, hell, that's fine with us.
Well, sure. We never tell anybody where it is. You know something? You're right. We're lost. We don't know where in the hell we are.
A still?
Right, yeah. You making some whiskey up here. Well, buy some from me. We could use it, couldn't we?
Boy, you know what you're talking about?
Oh, we don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Honestly, we
you
don't.
said something about making whiskey, right? Ain't that what you said?
All
Didn't
that's...
you
No,
say it was making
We,
whiskey?
we don't know what you're doing, and we don't care. That's none of our business.
That's right. It's none of your goddamn business. Right.
We've got quite a long journey ahead of us, gentlemen. Well, this
Hold it.
Yeah.
You ain't going no damn hurry.
And that's him.
Mm-hmm.
This is ridiculous. Excuse me.
Hold it. I'll blow your guts out all over these woods.
Oh man, that's a great. See, now we got to talk like the hillbilly from Deliverance Day. Now I gotta blow your guts all over this creek bed. So you gotta do it like you ain't got the teeth, like a tongue.
Yeah.
The tongue sticking through your gums.
Yeah.
Just, I don't want to blow your guts out of this creek bed. Oh, they just grabbed Ned Beatty and he is going down.
Well, gentlemen, we can talk this thing over. What is it you require of us?
Well, we require that you get your goddamn ass up in them woods.
All right, now, look.
You get it now, Tanner.
Okay, all right.
Get up there.
All right.
Faster, boy.
Yep. They're taking Ned to the woodshed, ladies and gentlemen. Off come them pants.
Oh, no.
Did he say it yet?
Now let's sing it.
Oh, there it is.
Drop.
Wait.
Now let's you just drop them pants.
Drop.
Just take them right off.
I mean, what's this all about?
Don't say anything. Just
I've
do it.
never seen this movie.
Just
but-
really?
That's where we stop the. There's Ned in his underwear, so you know how that goes. That is a piece of pop culture that will live on in infamy, dude.
So then did the toothless guy...
Yeah, but
was there
right,
penetration?
right. I don't think he had penetration, but right when he was mounting him, I think Burt Reynolds got him with the arrow.
Ah.
Yeah, put it right through his heart.
And it was the toothless guy mounting.
It was the toothless guy mounting the guy that just got in a car accident and just crashed.
Got it,
That
okay.
was the guy with the squirrel.
Because there's
and
two guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The guy that said take them pants right off.
Yeah.
That's his hillbilly buddy.
Yeah.
That's the smart hillbilly.
Man, oh man.
And the one that got in a car crash is the one that was with no teeth. And it really, God, that. Bill McKinney, I think, was his name.
Okay, so
And that, I think, God, I might have this wrong. I think that was Ned Beatty's first movie.
oh really?
Yeah.
Back in 2018, Burt Reynolds told Conan O'Brien about recommending Coward for the part. John Boorman, an Irish director, the best director I ever had, said, "Where am I going to find these guys, the mountain men?" And I said, "I know a guy. He can't read and he can't write or anything, but I'm telling you, if we can get him, we can get something special." So I said, "Let me bring him in. His name's Cowboy, and I'll see if you like him."
That was him.
Yep. When he delivered his own take on one of the lines during an audition, Burt Reynolds recalls that he was given the role on the spot. During filming, Reynolds said he told Coward, "Cowboy, just whatever you want to say it. They'll cut it out if they don't like it."
That's
He
awesome.
just started ad-libbing up a storm, and they kept every word he said because it was gold.
Wow, in that scene.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only scene, the toothless guy, that Coward showed up in.
Yeah,
It's just when he came right out of the woods.
totally.
Unbelievable. I think that was from a real, loosely taken from somebody's canoe trip.
Oh, really?
Yeah, based on events. I'm not sure there was a toothless guy talking about dropping your pants, but Bill McKinney, God, he was great in what was it?
It was inspired by a novel called Deliverance.
Oh, it was called Deliverance.
The writer hinted it was based on real events, although few believe him.
Gotcha.
Berman says nothing in the book actually happened to him. It was his first and only experience in the filming industry, blah, 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 blah.
He was great. Bill McKinney was in Outlaw Josie Wales. He was McKinney. He was the red leg. God, is he a good actor.
Yeah.
Love that dude. Boy, was he mean. But that movie is brilliant. I can't believe you've never seen that movie.
Well, maybe I'll settle down and watch it this weekend.
Yeah, that is just one of the classics of all time, man.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Oh, my goodness. So yesterday, right away, you brought up, oh, man, did you see the AI Taylor Swift porn? And I was like, no, what? And there's been a bunch of pictures online. Sexualized positions while partially clad in Kansas City Chiefs garb among hordes of fellow Chiefs fans, blah, 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 blah. These AI porn pics were viewed at least 22 million times before X started cracking down on people posting them. Swifties have also been trying to drown them out with positive posts about Taylor that contain words like Taylor Swift AI. Other sites like the Facebook Machine, Insta, and Reddit have been trying to keep the photos from spreading. A so-called source says Taylor is considering legal action, although it's not clear who she would go after. That's the whole thing. Like, you can't...
Sue the internet.
Whether or not legal action will be taken is being decided, but there is one thing that is clear. These fake AI-generated images are abusive, offensive, and done without Taylor's consent and or knowledge.
Yeah, if anybody could sue and sue you into oblivion, it would be Taylor Swift, I would imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
But and where would one view that for educational show prep purposes?
I would assume you can just Google Taylor Swift AI.
All righty.
But I am not 100% on that. Which is a whole... I thought cartoon porn was kind of strange.
I bet she looks great in
But,
AI.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is AI porn gonna screw up the porn industry now? Like, there's not gonna be any need for real porn stars? Because
There was
AI and they're gonna be doing crazy sexual positions that aren't even possible?
I probably shouldn't say this, but
Oh, no.
for a while there, I was getting off on this. It was really... It was a site that was superimposing Hillary Clinton's head on these bodies of chicks with huge boobs. And I kind of went through this weird Hillary Clinton cougar phase. Yeah. Is it hot in here?
I don't want to be here right now. Can I go?
Like, I warned you. I warned you.
Hillary Clinton?
Well, she was younger. I mean.
Ew.
Anyways, I'm going to stop. I'll stop talking.
I don't think you can stop now.
It was just the phase. I would go. They would update it.
I don't. You're a complicated man, Johnny.
I think it was so well done. I think I was there for the boobs more than I was Hillary. But
You were there to admire the Photoshop skills?
But who knows? Is that like is her neck? Is that? It's too smooth. It's like there's no wrinkles.
Oh no.
No, I don't know. It was just a weird thing. But the bodies looked incredible, and they were like 45-year-old women with boob jobs. Anyway. Boy, it is hot in here.
Yeah.
I think I'll take my shirt off.
Oh my God. I was watching Bob Ross the other day.
Yes.
And there was an episode where he had his shirt unbuttoned quite a bit. And I almost took a picture and sent it to you.
Has he got a hairy nest?
No.
Oh, really?
The lack of hair was surprising. And he was like kind of wiling out that day. I was like, Bob's feeling fresh,
He had a
man.
little snoot of wine before he went
I
on
don't
here.
know. He was he was feeling sexy that day.
Is the AI in that capacity kind of out of the Pandora box, as we say in the business?
Yeah. You're not stopping any of it now. It's out there, dude, and it's going to be doing all the AI things. And the more AIs, the smarter it gets and the better it gets.
So do they need they don't need a picture of her like at a Kansas City game or something, or on stage and something skimpy, do they? I mean, they can just recreate whatever they want, really, can't they?
These prompts, yeah. You can go to an AI site or an AI service
because
and
AI
put in prompts.
is only as good as what you feed it, right?
Well, not just you, but
that's why
what everybody's been feeding it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But when you want to create an image, it depends on the site you go to. So you can like upload an image or images, a few different ones.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like whatever, Johnny Danger as Bob Ross. And I could feed it pictures of Bob Ross and pictures of you.
Right.
And then it'll be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of different groups where they'll share their AI creations and then they tell you what source they used and what their prompts were.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of neat.
There was Christy was screwing around with that. I should ask her what site she went to for fun, But it made us. Do you remember the picture she did of her and I? And it's like combined Johnny and Kevin Costner or something.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's like, oh my God.
That's pretty cool stuff.
I'm handsome. I'm not.
Oh.
But the AI, you're like, whoa, it's like a filter on your phone, whatever. Some people post pictures on Facebook that they're very smooth. It's like, stop it.
I know.
I work with you. Stop it.
Right. Like they start looking like Flat Stanley. I'm like, dude, you have no facial features anymore. What's going on? And your eyes are 4 times the size of what they should be.
Right, which is weirder than having wrinkled skin.
Right.
What are you going for? An egg? What are you trying? What do you want to be?
She had skin as smooth as an egg.
It's so bizarre. So bizarre. Let's see. Hi, how's it going?
Hey, I can't find these pictures anywhere. They are scrubbed from the internet.
The power of Taylor Swift.
I haven't done a deep dive on it.
Gotta go back.
He found them.
Yep.
That sounded like a guy that's found what he was looking for. No, I don't know. What do you do? I don't know. It's not fair. That's for damn sure. Mm-hmm. It's not fair. Mm-hmm.
Well, they can do it to anybody.
But I guess we're going to get used to it. But I guess we're going to get numb to it.
Well, and people are having a hard time figuring out what is AI and what is real.
Right.
Yeah. And that's where it's just got to be terrible for the person on the receiving end of it.
Yep.
And especially Taylor Swift, who's kind of got this squeaky clean image and has worked to not be sexualized. Mm-hmm. Like she wants to be known for her artwork, not for, being whatever.
Well, you look at news, media. I mean, you don't know what's real. You don't know who's saying what who did I show you the other day? There was pictures of Trump and Biden together, like making candles,
riding on a bike together.
They're happy. They're smiling. I'm like, as if.
Well, there was one photo in that group that you showed me.
But that's a form of propaganda.
Right.
I mean, that's where it gets crazy.
100%. There was one that was totally believable. It was just them just sitting at a table together.
Yeah.
Like having coffee.
I looked at him like, what? Did we,
Yeah. And that's where
They're the same team now.
Exactly why Bill Nye is paranoid right now, because people cannot. It is hard to tell the difference between what is AI and what is not.
Right.
And when you start doing that for political motivation,
Well, it's going to drive us crazy because your eyes don't want to believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be in conflict.
right? This is when I go to. If you see an image, you see a news story or whatever, and it instantly provokes a very strong emotion for you, or you're like, you find it to be unbelievable.
Right.
Like, wow, I can't believe that would happen. It probably didn't, and it is probably AI.
Correct.
And it would be worthy of a search or two before you go on believing it and sharing it and spreading it. Unless your motivation is to indeed spread misinformation, which I'm sure there are some folks who are into that. But yeah, definitely just give it another.
So you see something long enough, you hear something long enough. Like a commercial for Edge Construction, 636 Edge. Oh, wait, that's me talking, not AI. But hey, if you want to get a bathroom, call Mike. That was just an example. See the difference? See the human emotion?
AI prompt is wrong.
Yeah. This is going to be, God, you could look into the crystal ball in 20 years.
I don't know that I want to, brah.
But yeah, I would. It's like you don't own yourself. You don't own your face.
Right.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can do everything right, and then AI can turn it all upside down.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
If anybody can fix it, it's Taylor Damn Swift.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Oh, no.
Love, hate, sex, pain, it's complicating me sometimes. This love, hate, sex, pain, it's underestimated
Dude, January is known as divorce month.
It is?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's because that's when divorce lawyers see a big uptick in clients. There's about a 25% spike in the number of people looking for divorce advice this month, possibly because they were waiting to get through Christmas. It's the last Christmas present I buy you, dickbag.
I won't say it.
Sorry.
It's a new campaign at one of our favorite jewelry stores, but I won't.
No.
Buy myself a nice watch in honor of you. Anyway.
We could do a whole campaign.
I was going to do a Sam Kinison impression, but I lost my voice during Prospector, so I can't.
Yep. Damn Prospector Day. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to file for divorce now, though. A lot of people just put the feelers out. And you wait until spring to file because everybody's trying to breed in the spring. Now, I got 3 red flags you might want to be aware of. This is how you know your person might be looking for a divorce. Their spending habits change. Lawyers do something called a spousal support analysis to figure out alimony, especially if one person brings in most of the money. So if their client needs support, they'll encourage them to go out and shop a bunch. So it'll look like that's the lifestyle that they've become accustomed to.
Right.
Or if their client wants to avoid paying alimony, they might tell them to stop spending so much. Makeovers or suddenly hitting the gym a lot more.
You're right. Changing appearances, yeah, right. Or happier, or could be a surge of happiness.
Right.
Knowing that you're about
the
to
end is near.
Alter your life.
Yeah.
What about taxes?
Hold on. Let me get me through my list.
Oh, boy. I get so anxious.
I know. It can be a sign of infidelity or getting ready to jump back in the dating pool. But it is January, so it could also be a New Year's resolution thing.
Oh.
So don't just be like,
right.
Your wife's at the gym and gets home at 7 o'clock and you're like, are you leaving me?
Right.
Maybe go to the gym with her. I don't know. So the third one on the list is they've stopped nagging you. They used to do it a lot, but they suddenly stopped. It's probably a sign they've given up.
The holidays, bringing people together. I love it. And by the way, F you. Yeah, right. You look great today. Too bad I'm not going to be with you in 72 hours. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, well,
Crazy.
Yeah, a 25% increase in January.
Wow.
For divorce lawyers.
Yeah,
That's huge.
The whole starting over idea.
Yeah. So I guess if you know a divorce lawyer, they can take you out to lunch this month. Lunch is on them.
For real.
Okay.
Wow, didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Waiting till after the holiday.
Yeah, and then they'll wait until spring to file.
They don't want to hurt.
People are strange.
They don't want to hurt feelings. They just want to get through it.
Right.
And then after Christmas, I guess it's a wash. You're like, well, who cares at this point?
They're like, I got to get through Christmas, but not to Valentine's Day.
Right. It's a very particular window.
Right?
I really don't want to have to buy. So I'm going to man up. Or she's spending a lot of time at the neighbor's $20 million mansion, oceanfront. Talking to you, Jill Baumgartner. Kevin Costner's wife.
Yeah.
Boning the neighbor right next.
Christina Baumgartner.
Christina. Oh, you get the wrong Baumgartner.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's an article that says these 4 signs of divorce predict if a couple will split with over 90% accuracy.
Oh, wow.
Toxic criticism is the first indicator of a problem that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
She warns against criticizing your partner too often or doing so generally and unfairly. Oh, man. She explains that making generalizations such as you never take out the garbage isn't conducive to constructive communication. When you use the word never and always, you're commenting on someone's character versus focusing the issue at hand.
Right.
Defensiveness is about making excuses without demonstrating any sort of accountability for one's own actions. She advises to learn to take accountability for your part in your partner's complaint, even if the situations are, you're like, I had a very small part in that. Just being present was your fault. Okay. Is 1% of what your partner is complaining about true? If so, take accountability for that 1%. Stonewalling, shutting down a conversation completely and even physically turning away from your partner. Some couples also engage in the silent treatment and then contempt.
They call it the old Stonewall Jackson maneuver.
The signs of contempt include sighing, rolling your eyes, mocking your partner, engaging in cutting sarcasm, or demonstrating an all-around dislike of your partner or the things they value.
Yep.
Pow.
Yeah, you think maybe the kids, if you've got kids involved, that probably makes the holidays better time to wait.
And it's a big factor. A lot of people do stay together until the kids are out of high school.
Right.
That's kind of the marker for a lot of folks.
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody's crazy enough during Christmas, so why pile on? Just let it go away.
Right. You're like, Merry Christmas, everybody. I burned the turkey and we're getting divorced.
You suck and I've opened a separate bank account. F off.
By the way, kids, it's your fault.
Good luck finding a daddy as cool as I am. All right, see you later. I'm going to the Tigre Lounge to pick up some chicks. See you later.
JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.